Now we're in the kitchen with Nikita from Geyers, and we're making burger nests.
Yes, we are. And what I did, because you have the traditional burger nests, and they always seem kind of boring, and I don't know, they're just not that yummy. What I did is I took our homemade meatloaf. At Geyers it has the bread, the seasoning, but we have our secret ingredient in here. So I have that, so then you don't have to use a ground chuck or anything like that.
Okay, so you're using special beef.
Yes, special beef. And then what you want to do is add just a little bit of garlic. Usually you'd have to add egg and breadcrumbs and all that, but since it's done, it kind of takes a step out. So especially if you're in a hurry, we love garlic.
So we can buy this.
So buy meatloaf and start there instead of starting from scratch.
Okay,
okay,
I'm all for it.
I have 8 ounces of Swiss cheese here. You want to put about half of it in there. And then if, Linda, you want to just start mixing it all up.
Oh, you can get all of your aggressions out.
I know you were waiting on this.
She should have been a masseuse.
People, I would have liked to have done this too this weekend.
And I'm holding the container. That's how much force is being done.
Okay, I think we're good.
Yep, and now that it's all mixed, what you want to do is just take a good handful, roll it into a ball, pat it down, and then you want to make the nest. So you form it just like this.
Okay.
And pat it down. And what's nice is if you have light eaters and heavy eaters, you can make them according to size. Like for my husband, I make a huge one. For me, it's about this size.
Smaller, okay.
And then it kind of portion control.
Sort of like that. Then.
Yep, and you want to poke the hole deep down in there. And what's great about these is you can literally fill them with anything you want.
Is that big enough for a hole?
That is perfect. That is perfect.
Perfect one, Linda.
Yeah, so once we get done doing this, I have some prepped in the oven. You want to put these in the oven.
Do you cook it before you put the insides?
Yes, you want to cook it off. You want to finish it off because when you want everything to melt and juice all well together, so you want to get the meat like pre-cooked.
So you cook the burger just as that.
Just like this.
How long is it in the oven?
I do them for 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the oven. No, not long at all. And it almost cooks them thoroughly because there's not, as you can see, it's not very thick anywhere. So it doesn't take long. It doesn't dry out with the Swiss cheese and everything. It helps it not to dry out.
And as you said, the magic of TV, we do have one that's already in the oven right now.
So it makes it perfect. So see, when you see the cheese will start to brown. So with the cheese starting to brown like this, it makes it perfectly. So you can tell here.
You want me to pull these out of the way?
Yeah, we can slide that down to the side. And as you can see, the cheese is browned, and now they're ready to go. So now this comes the fun part.
And I'll do this part since
let's try
Yeah, I had some. This is I use truffle butter with caramelized onions. No, go ahead, put it all in there as much as you'd like.
Oh, yum! I heard truffle.
Yes, I use truffle butter to caramelize the onions. I have some sun-dried tomatoes to put on top.
Wow.
And like you're looking at this one over here, you can do them so many different ways. That's a Mexican version. I did peppers, onions, jalapenos.
Wow.
Paired it with a little kick on top.
I think you have a talent for this.
So once you get done with all this on top, you just put the Swiss cheese.
More Swiss.
And you melt it right down. It'll make that nice bake on top. And the cheese will a little harden and nice creamy bake on top.
And Nikita, you mentioned too that you can do this in a smaller size, kind of for
Yes,
appetizers. Is this the same flavor?
This is the same flavor.
So that means it should be important that we try it.
Yes.
Yes, I think we should do that. Okay, Marcia, may I?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to take a couple of these and then we'll pass them down. I love the little appetizers.
So cute.
Yeah, and as you see, it doesn't take long at all. So I know during the holiday season, we're all so busy and life happens so fast. So this is just kind of a quick, easy recipe. And it looks nice. It has a different flavor. It's not an everyday.
No, and this is really creative because if you can do it Mexican, the caramelized onions are phenomenal.
Yeah, thank you.
Isn't that wonderful?
Like you said, with your daughter complaining it's the same thing all the time.
No one's talking. We're all eating.
We're going to end early because we got to keep eating here. It is a great idea to spice up the everyday burger.
Yes.
I do get complaints for burgers showing up too often on my menu. So.
Yes, and like as I paired it over there, I paired it with an Alfredo and then some garlic, wild garlic, mushrooms and
Oh, wow, and noodles.
And you know what's the best part? You're not clouding it with bread.
No, that's
all
it's
meat
kind of
and everything.
a lighter
No,
side
that's
of
a
it.
good point. Good way to leave off the bun, especially if you're trying to cut back some carbs and make up for it with other wonderful things like cheese.
Exactly.
All right, well, I love that Nikita and Geyers, see, I'm still eating here, sells the meatloaf mix so that you can get this ready to go and then you can make your nest any way you want. So Nikita, thank you very much for joining us and teaching us about burger nests. We're going to keep eating because they're that wonderful. Yes, and I'm going to get saved because John Patty is here with his Calypso Christmas. Going to play us out a little bit. We're going to enjoy the sounds of the Suncoast holiday style. Thanks to Marcia for joining us.
Thank you.
Nikita, you as well. Take some time and enjoy the Suncoast view. We'll see you tomorrow.